Good morning, everyone. Jeanette Biro here. I'm a medium and a channeler. Welcome to your Wednesday Wisdom with Spirit, where I will tune in through mediumship or channeling and see what the message is. So today, let's see. What am I feeling here? Okay, I think this is going to be mediumship because it was interesting. Right before I hit record, I could feel almost like, or I could hear. Okay, they're already trying to come through. This is why I'm losing my words. I could hear like a scuffling and a shuffling of papers, and like when a whole bunch of people cram into a room real quick to start the meeting, it's like I could feel all my guides coming together. I think this may be kind of a council situation again. I'm just going to close my eyes for a minute and see who's here, so hold on. Okay, definitely council meeting, group collective message. Okay, this is very much group collective. So this is something that I really feel would reach each and every one of you in some way. Might be in a small way or a completely massive way, anything in between. And again, this is coming from my entire council. It's almost like I see them sliding a paper to the middle of the table, as in like, this is what we've agreed upon today. They're quite funny when they want to be. The message for today is considering what is success to you. And that might seem like something really simple, but what they're wanting all of us to do is to really kind of ponder that. What is success? Because sometimes we are striving so much for success in some form that maybe what we're actually striving for is not what we're actually looking for. So we may have this preconceived notion of what success is. Maybe it's a thing, maybe it's a position, maybe it's a place you live. But at the same time, they're wanting to say, are you sure that's what it is? Because maybe connect with, what does it feel like? For you to be successful in something or a thing, what would that feel like to be in that position or to be successful, rather than what it should look like? Because they're saying success is a state of mind. It's deeply connected to perspective. And they said when you can feel into what you would want that to be, you then have this energetic imprint you get to follow. And the closer you get to that feeling, the more that feeling grows and grows, the more you're kind of pulled like a tractor beam into that thing. But the feeling of it may differ from what you think it is. So, as an example, I'm going to take a very simple example. Say you desire to be a celebrity, okay? A lot of teenagers would consider that. I want to be a celebrity. I want to have followers. I want to be in movies. It's not necessarily that, but it's more so the feeling they think they would have in that position. What would the feeling be? The feeling would be feeling like people care about you, feeling like you are worthy enough, feeling like you matter. Okay, so those could actually then land in two totally different ways, because if you think of what in your world right now fosters the feelings of worthiness, fosters the feelings of, showing you that you matter, you can start to create that success today. So even though it might not be the end goal of what you think it should be, you can start to create those feelings today. And then as you grow in those feelings with little things, maybe you do something extra kind for somebody. Maybe you get the nerve to talk to your boss and present an idea that you choose to feel worthy enough to present an idea like, hey, I know how we can create this program. Here's how. Here's what I think. What do you think? And when you start taking those actions, like Spirit said, you create this like tractor beam that draws you more and more and more of that. So consider, is your narrative or your preconceived idea of what it should look like the same as what you feel it feels like, right? And then how can you create that in your day right now? That's the first part. That's the first paper. Okay, I see them writing on another paper. They're quite the comedians today. There is like a funny, humor, bouncy, beautiful energy. And I just have to say, this is what I love so much about Spirit is It is not always just serious. Like, messages can be delivered in a light-hearted nature, and it's so beautiful. So I hope you're feeling that energy. This next paper, I see them bringing it forward. Okay, so they're saying the next thing that helps you to change that, to create that as well, is again compassion for self. Compassion for self. When you have the time to sit with yourself and be compassionate about what it is you need to feel whole and complete, what it is you need to feel nurtured, to feel worthy. Like, when you have a compassionate lens toward yourself, you get to create those feelings. So compassion is a big key piece. There's another paper coming. This is funny. The first paper was blue. This last one was orange. This next one is pink. Okay, and they're saying all of this leads you into a state of joy. They're saying transition on our planet doesn't have to simply be hard. Transition on our planet can also be a joyful experience, and that joyful experience stems from your internal narrative, stems from, like we've mentioned before, how you talk to yourself, how you spend your time, what you focus on, what you think, what you do, all of that. But joy, doing things that bring you joy, feed into compassion, which also then feed into your expression of success. Because if you actually think about it, if you sit in an energy of joy and an energy of compassion, would that not be an experience of being successful in that moment and being in the energy of joy and compassion? That's a success. And when you see that alone as a success, which you could create in your office in a moment of gratitude, you can grow and compound those successes into something so much more. So they're saying, as with all things, everything is connected and what you do matters. So start with, what is the feeling you want? What would that feel like? Sit in it, experience it in some form, and then make the steps, choose the thoughts and the actions that lead you in that direction, focusing on energy of compassion and energy of joy. So beautiful. I love that message. Oh, I hope that helps, inspire you today and lift your heart a little bit, knowing, excuse me, that you absolutely matter. Now, before I let you all go, I do want to say tonight, is Cosmic Consciousness Circle. It's going to be an amazing Cosmic Consciousness Circle. It's all about the body and the emotional intelligence, and when they combine together, you can deepen your connection with your intuition. Why that matters, we go deep into it. I'm so excited. So if you feel drawn to that, then you can sign up at avalonspirit.com under Cosmic Consciousness Circle. And so I so hope to see you there. Have a good one, everyone.